Yo, what's up? This is Johnny from the Browning, and we're going to give you a rundown of our lighting rig from SHEDHDS Lighting. We wanted to have a pretty variable setup so that we could run it on big stages, but also be able to condense it down for some of the smaller rooms we play as well. And so for stages like this, it's perfect setup. And then when we're in those small rooms, it's just way overkill, which is perfect. And so we have our front trusses here. They give the good front wash across the front of stage so people can see us in the front. And then we have the back washes that give us a good silhouette and make the room look really huge. And you guys come up here, I'll give you a quick rundown of each one of the lights we got. All right, so for the main wash that we're doing, and again, all these lights are from SHEDHDS, a really sick company. They work really well with us. And so the main wash that we're using are these 200-watt LED strobes. A lot of times people think a lot about strobes just being like super flashy, but they're also perfect for using just as your overall wash as well. And one thing I really love about the SHEDHDS, if you come closer, you can see these strobes fully store inside of like the standard global truss. I had some other strobes before that were way too big. They had to be mounted on the outside, but with the SHEDHDS one, these ones, they fit inside of the truss. So they're just permanently housed inside of the trusses. So it's really easy for travel. Everything's already pre-hooked up. And so the big thing, we have our front wash strobes, and then up here in the back, we have our high strobes to throw a bunch of strobes like wash high, the low strobes, and then right back here, you can see inside of our truss, we got strobes facing into the drummer so that he's well lit and everything too. And so straight up, our entire wash on any of these size stages is about 10 strobes that covers 100% of the wash. And they're super lightweight. They weigh like, I don't even know, like 5 pounds. They don't weigh nothing. And then for me, I think for like, whether it's a smaller venue or a smaller band, you have to have your wash covered with something like those strobes. And then you have to have one specialty light that gives you like the really unique like look to your overall setup. For our specialty light that we're using to cover the stage to just give us something a little more than like a standard wash, we have these right here. These are the 8x12 LED moving head beams. And one thing I really like these, they just throw a beam all the way across the room. And so these heads right here, they all rotate individually, just like this. And so I'll show you guys some presets here in a second of the lights popping off. But I have it to where these beams on the backs, they can cross 45, they can open up super wide, make it look real big. And then you can see here on the front, we have 2 beams on each side that are going across the front of the stage. And so it almost like boxes us in, and then these angle in 45 to light up the drummer as well. And so I have all of those on the exact same preset. They're programmed the exact same way to make it really easy. And then we just make sure they can all angle in 45 to hit everyone perfectly. But that is our other specialty light that's beyond wash, just to make sure that there's some really unique aspect to the lighting. And then we got one more specialty because we're just a little extra like that I'm about to show you right there. For the software to run all this, I run everything MIDI. It's all pre-programmed. I use ShowBuddy. A lot of you guys know about DMXs. ShowBuddy is just the newer version of DMXs, same company, but just a new software. And basically in here, for every single thing, I have made a ton of different presets that as the MIDI notes click through, it just changes whatever's gonna happen. And so I've made about 500 different presets to be able to click through and program throughout the set. Because we're playing that rave metal, you know we had to have the lasers. These are the 6-watt Constellation lasers from SHEDHDS, and these things have about a bajillion different presets. Basically infinite possibility with these lasers. You can draw pictures with them. They just throw this stuff. And so let me show you guys some of the presets that I have done with our whole light rig. And yeah, again, SHEDHDS, super good. If you're a smaller band, medium-sized band, even large band or venue, you definitely got to hit up SHEDHDS because this stuff is perfect and super affordable. again, Johnny from the Browning, and I want a huge shout out to SHEDHDS for hooking up all these lights, and I just can't wait to take this rig to an even higher level. And so make sure you check out SHEDHDS and make sure you come out to a show, because it's going to get even crazier from here. So peace out, and we'll see you guys again.